Y'all, I'm doing this every morning. Great morning, everyone. How are you guys doing this morning? Today is Wednesday, November the 29th, 2023. We have made it. Today they call Hump Day. We made it to Hump Day. Welcome everyone who is tuning in to the Kimmies Morning Show. First, where are you tuning in from? Please drop it down in the comment area. Let me look on Facebook. Make sure I have Facebook going. So, all right. Where are you tuning in from? Welcome to, y'all, my hair's sticking up, chat. Welcome to all my paid subscribers who are tuning in this morning. I know I saw several of them already in the building. Great morning to you all. For those of you all who are tuning in from Facebook, welcome. Y'all, Facebook love me over there. They do. I appreciate it. If you're tuning in from Facebook, go ahead and share this live. Share this live on your page. Tag someone you know in this broadcast. All right. For those of you who are tuning in, whether you're tuning in from Facebook, YouTube, and you're watching this on the replay, welcome to the Kimmies Morning Show. It doesn't matter what time of day it is. It could be morning, noon, or night. If you're watching the Kimmies Morning Show, you're going to learn something new today. We learn something new every single day on the Kimmies Morning Show because my favorite saying is, I got it from a gentleman that I met years ago. I actually work with him, and he told me, he may be watching me on Facebook right now. He told me somebody told him that if you don't learn something new every single day, you'll be dumb the rest of your life. And we don't have nobody dumb over here in Kimmies World. We all try to stay enlightened and we try to stay up on everything. And if it's something that you don't know, trust me, somebody in the comment area knows. Somebody watching the video know what it is, and they gonna let you know, because that's what we do in Kimmies World. And everything we do over here is with love. We don't try to hurt anybody. We just report the news. We report the news and we keep it pushing. All right, let's see who we have in the building and where y'all tuning in from. All right, we got Davita in the building. Hey girl, hey, how you doing? She is from North Kakalaki. You know what? I knew some people in North Carolina. I was in the military with some people who was stationed with me from North Carolina. And I believe my first cousin stay in North Carolina. So, hey, how you doing? We got Danielle tuning in all the way from Bama. Roll, Tide, roll. Y'all listen, that game this weekend was good with Auburn. I don't know where you from, but wherever you from, I'm pretty sure your team had a rivalry that they played in. And honey, shoot, that game got a little close, but you know what? The real Bama fans knew it wasn't nothing to worry about. They knew Bama was gonna come through. All right, we got Vicky in the building. Hey, girl, how you doing? Great morning. All right, I don't know where my mama is, child, but I know she was up this morning. Oh, there she go. She look at here. We got Nana Banana in the building. She said Mississippi. She all the way from the SIP, y'all. Mississippi. Good morning, everyone. All right. Let's see. Have y'all liked the video yet? Have y'all liked the video and shared? Let's see. Make sure you like this live broadcast. Like I said, it doesn't matter when you view this video, but whenever you viewing this video, you are viewing it in real time during your time. Y'all, this lip gloss. What's this? Make it look like I got crust on my lips, child. That's that lip gloss. Anyway, we're going to keep this train pushing this morning. I feel better than I have. My voice is coming back slowly but surely. It's still not back yet, but it's coming back. Y'all, listen, it's cold. I don't know where you tuning in from, but baby, here in Mississippi, we woke up, it was 20-something degrees here. It's cold. And look, Caiden don't want to wear a coat. I don't know what's wrong with him. He said his coat is too bulky. So, honey, I'm going to have to go order him a North Face jacket or something that's super thin, but will still keep him warm because he does not like wearing coats at all. If anybody have any suggestions of what kind of coat would be a good coat that's thin, but it will still keep him warm, drop it in the comment area, send me an email, because Caiden, I'm having a time with him in these coats. And then he going to tell me when we get to school this morning, Mama, where are my gloves? I said, Caiden, your daddy bought you some gloves. You should have put them on. My hands gonna be cold. I said, baby, you gotta remember. Anyway, I'm having a great morning this morning. I feel better. How are you all feeling this morning? I want to talk to the chat this morning. How are y'all doing? Oh, we got Fanny in the building. Great morning, Queen. Great morning. Fanny, I love your hair in that picture. Your hair is really pretty in that profile, that photo. It's cute. That's the first time I looked at it. It looks like you got kind of like a middle part, girl. That's cute, girl. I like your hair. Anyway, y'all, I'm a hair person if y'all didn't know. But let's proceed on. How's the weather where you're tuning in from? Fanny laughing. How is the weather where you all tuning in from? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I have a cat, right? And if you ever watch any of my videos, past videos, you know why this cat is in the house. If not, we're going to go back and I'm going to give y'all some little, background information on this cat. So Caiden had, when we moved from our house and moved here, we had a cat called King. Well, King was an inside cat, and we eventually put the cat outside. We put him outside, child. That's a lot of responsibility. I was sick of that cat. So we put the cat outside, and my dad actually ran over the cat, okay? So Caiden was small. He might have been 4, might have just turned 4 or something like that. And he didn't understand the fact that, the cat died. So I told Caiden that the cat found a new home. Okay, so the cat didn't find a new home. It just wasn't here. And so he was fine with that, but I knew we was going to have to eventually get him another cat. Okay, so we had some cats outside and they had babies, right? So Caiden this summer got another cat. He saw the cat outside and he named the cat Bingo. He named the cat Bingo. Okay, so Bingo was still outside. I didn't put the cat in the house. He was outside. We just took care of the cat. Well, my dad had told me, Kim, put the cat in the cage so you won't hit the cat. I said, oh, she'll be okay. And I was going to do it, y'all, but I forgot. So we was going to church on a Wednesday, y'all. And I backed up. And y'all know what happened. And I saw it through the rearview mirror, y'all. I could barely stomach it, y'all. I was just like trying to hold my tears because I didn't want Caiden to know that I ran over his cat. So he wanted to know where Bingo was. I said, Bingo found a new home. So the next week, it was another kitten around here. Must have been his sister, Bingo's sister. It was another kitten around here. And Caiden said, Bingo came home. And I said, he sure did come. Look just like Bingo, child. I said, he sure did. He came home, y'all. So my daddy had came over one day. Y'all got to hear this story. So my daddy comes over one day. And the back door, if you don't pull it, it like lingers to close, like the like the screen door, but it's a glass screen door and you got to pull it for it to close. Well, he didn't pull it. And so I kept hearing something about the dryers. I was like, what is that? It sounded like a cat. Girl, the child, the kitten had came in the house. And so I was like, oh, so we running all around the house trying to get the kitten out of the house. So I was like, well, shoot, maybe it's meant to be for this cat to be here. Because if we keep him outside, Caiden love him, the cat gonna get hit. Okay, so we might as well save him. So I cleaned up the cat, did everything I was supposed to do for the cat. Now the cat is in the house. Well, one of my Facebook friends said you should name the cat, because we couldn't think of a name. You should name the cat Keno, because Keno is another form of bingo. And I was like, yeah, bingo reincarnated. Called it Keno, right? So Keno has been running around the house. Keno has been on punishment for about a month because Keno started to jump on the counter and the tables, and I don't like that. So yesterday I said, you know what? I'm gonna be nice to Keno. Keno's been cooped up in this studio area for a while. I mean, it's a large area, really large area, but still, I'm gonna let her out. I made some tea cakes before I went to go pick up Caden for school yesterday. And I came home and I said, Caden, did you eat those tea cakes that was on the counter? He said, no, Mama, I didn't eat the tea cakes. I'm thinking he probably did, just not gonna tell me. So I came downstairs to the studio area because I had left the light on. And I looked on the floor, it was throw up. I said, oh, Keno ate the tea cakes. Oh, I got something for Keno. So now Keno is banned. Keno can no longer go in the house. Keno can only stay in the studio area. She is banned. I told Caden this morning, I said, look, I'm telling you right now, Keno's banned. Keno cannot come to the house. She does not know how to act. I've tried to train her. I put aluminum foil on the counter. I had a spray bottle. Keno's banned. So that's what it is. So anyway, we're going to get on with the show. I just want to give y'all a little icebreaker this morning. All right. Danielle. Ooh, Davita said it's 25 degrees. Are you for? Ooh, it's cold. Ooh, it's cold. Danielle, she don't know. She probably hadn't even been up. She's still in the bed, child. She said it's cold. Nana says 32. It's 20 something here. Dog. Fanny said it's nice here in Texas. Yeah, my husband's in Texas right now. He says it's hot. And from what he told me, y'all supposed to have storms tomorrow, like tornadoes. So if that's happening in your area, make sure you take the necessary precautions today to know how to get to these storm shelters. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut the music. And we're going to proceed on with the show this morning. Danielle says 33. Ooh, that's cold in Alabama. All right. Are y'all ready to sing happy birthday? Carter, where are you? Right, Carter. Kay, Carson. Y'all, these are my great nephew and nieces that love happy birthday. And I'm pretty sure if you're around, if your children are around while you're watching this, they're going to love to watch this part of the show. After this part is over with, child, they gone. They run off. But they want to sing happy birthday. So we're going to sing happy birthday. This is our segment where we salute anyone who's having a birthday on this particular day. This particular day is actually November 29th. And any celebrity that is having a birthday. And we're going to sing happy birthday to you. So y'all ready? All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear everybody. Happy birthday to you. All right. We are going to get into the birthdays today. Oh, my goodness. All right. The first birthday on today, Vin Scully. Happy birthday. The Game. Happy birthday. Tiffany Smith. Happy birthday. Reginae Carter. I love Reginae. This is Lil Wayne and Toya daughter, Reginae Carter. She's a sweetheart. Russell Wilson. They are expecting a baby. Him and Sierra. Happy birthday. Let's see. Laura Moreno. Happy birthday. Howie Mandel. Happy birthday. Kennedy Simone. Happy birthday. John Sheetles. Happy birthday. Chris Chon. Happy birthday. Chadwick Boseman. He's already passed away. Happy birthday. He was a great actor. And Anna Faris. Happy birthday. All right, let's talk about what happened in Black history on today. right. On November the 29th, 1780, Black slaves were welcomed into the American Army. Wow. On November 29th, 1961, Freedom Riders attacked by the white mob. Ooh, Freedom Riders were attacked by white mob at bus station in Macomb, Mississippi from November the 29th to December the 2nd. Wow, I didn't know that. Ooh, wow. All right, and that is it for our Black History moment. Okay, what is special about today? Today is actually considered National Square Dancing Day. Do y'all remember square dancing? I do. I remember square dancing. I remember when I was going to school in Florida. And I don't know, maybe that was just a Florida thing. I don't know. But we had square dancing for, I don't know if it was PE or recreation or whatever. Child, we used to do square dancing outside. I remember that. All right. Today is Electronic Greetings Day. So if you would want to send somebody electronic greetings, today is that day. All right. It is also Rockefeller Center. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting is today. I didn't know that. And also it is Package Protection Day on today. Didn't know that. All right. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Oh, we have Deneen Patterson, and she is from Lancaster, California. Welcome to welcome to Kimmies World and the Kimmies Morning Show. Thank you for being here, Queen. All right. So now it's time for our morning inspiration.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Hump Day. This is the middle of the week, and you have a lot to be thankful for. You got 2 days under your belt and only 2 more to go after today. Yesterday, we talked about the preacher and him being wise and etc. And Solomon tells us that we need to look forward to the present. Look forward to what's happening today, what's happening now. We're in the what's
sorry, y'all.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Hump Day. This is the middle of the week, and you have a lot to be thankful for. You got 2 days under your belt and only 2 more to go after today. Yesterday, we talked about the preacher and him being wise and etc. And Solomon tells us that we need to look forward to the present. Look forward to what's happening today, what's happening now. We're in the what's happening now generation. Just remember that there's nothing new under the sun. What has been will be, and what will be has been. So even in times past, there have been people who have been extremely wise. There was heart surgery back 4,000 years ago. We think that it's something new, but it's not. God has given man wisdom, and he's given him the dominion over everything in this world. So take advantage of what God has given you and use it to the fullest for the good and for the glorification of God and your fellow man. May God bless you for this day.
Morning's inspiration, 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. King James Version. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm moving things around as the little commercial break or whatever and click the screen on accident. All right. So, Davida said, amen. Yes. All right. Latanya. Hey, Latanya, how you doing this morning? She said, good morning, everyone. It's 40 degrees in Georgia, and I'm shocked. 40? Child, that's warm. What's going on with Mississippi? I don't know. She said, it's not hot in Texas. Well, to my husband, he think it's hot, child. Compared to here, it's 20 degrees here when he left. So he was like, yeah, it's hot. She said, I don't like cats. Honey, I'm about sick of this cat. If it wasn't for Caiden, this cat would be outside. I am sick of her. I'm really sick of her. Ooh, I love Caiden. And Caiden love that cat. And she gets on my nerves. All right. We are going to proceed on this morning. What you got? I forgot to make the announcement. If doing this live video, the way that you can support me is by sending a super chat or a super sticker. And if you're wondering where that is, if you're tuning in from YouTube, now Facebook is totally different. You guys have been sending stars over there anyway. But over here in YouTube, the way you do that is look down in your comment area. You're going to see something that looks like a dollar sign. And then it's going to, it's going to look like a dollar bill with a dollar sign. And it'll tell you how you can send the super chat or a super sticker to me. And that's like tipping the host, letting me know that you appreciate the content and you want to continue to see content and you're investing in this channel and this show as well. For those of you all, we've already talked about the paid membership. That's a membership that is only once a month. And I believe the tier starts at like $4 and something. So anyway, we're going to proceed on. Oh, and the last way you can support this channel is by sending a Cash App. Now, I just want to let y'all know everything you all send to me, whether it's through a super chat, super sticker, although I'm not receiving those right now, or a Cash App, is going directly into this channel. It's going back into the show, everything. I don't spend my stuff unwisely. It goes right back into the show. So just be mindful of that. But anyway, we're going to proceed on. The first thing I want to talk about is Diddy, y'all. Y'all been hearing about what's going, like Diddy. He getting ready to crash and burn. Y'all been, of course y'all heard, because we've talked about it here on the show about how he settled for that lawsuit from Cassie, who is his ex-girlfriend. Over a decade, he dated her. And he settled for an undisclosed amount. But, you know, we talked about it. It was from either 30 million to 100 million. But it was undisclosed. But sources say it was about 100 million. That's a lot of money, y'all. Anyway, Deneen Patterson said, it's freezing out here, Kimmy. Child, you don't know the half. It's cold. It's real cold. Anyway, so since he settled with Cassie, right? There has been other allegations come against him for SA. Y'all know what SA? I'm not going to say what it is, but you know what it is. And so now Macy's is beginning to remove Diddy's Sean John clothing brand from the stores and from the website following the settlement case with Cassidy due to that abuse suit. Remember that? Macy's has carried Diddy's clothing brand ever since 2010. That is a long time. That's what, 13 years? And now they are removing his brand. And the next thing is Sean Diddy Combs has also temporarily stepped aside as chairman of Revolt TV Network. The TV network was co-founded in 2013, and this is following the news of the lawsuit against him alleging SA. Now, it is not clear when he plans on returning as chairman at this time. Revolt said on IG that it will continue with this mission of creating meaningful content for the culture. I don't know what this means, but I believe that this may not turn out good for Diddy. And I was watching Dr. Boyce Watkins on YouTube. I don't know. Many of you may know who he is, but check out his YouTube channel. He talk about a lot about Black financial literacy. And I was checking him out. He was talking about Diddy could possibly be going bankrupt. And there were some people on there saying maybe not, because a lot of things Diddy have is actually in his mother's name, allegedly. A lot of things that he have is not even in his name, is in his mother's name. So I'm pretty sure Diddy probably found out a way. You know, rich people find out a way how to keep their money, how to keep from being sued, or to keep from losing everything. I'm talking about the real rich people. Child, so I don't know, but Dr. Boy said he may be going bankrupt, child. I don't know. So anyway, we're going to proceed on. I don't see anybody saying anything about this, but the next topic we're going to talk about is Peach McIntyre. I got to talk about it, y'all. I just have to. I'm sorry. So yesterday, I was on her live on TikTok. Excuse me. I was on her live on TikTok, and she was pretty much selling her bundles, like this bundle deal that she has going around during this time. And she had posted a photo, like her green screen was actually a photo, and it said $50,000. But see, me, I'm a detailed person. I read everything. So I looked at the bottom of it, and it had the date of January 2022. Well, we're in 2023. Why would she be posting old photos of an old pay amount? Now, although $50,000 is very good for anybody to get paid from anywhere, making $50,000 in 1 month. So shout out to her for doing that, because that's a big doggone deal. But me, I'm a detail person. I asked the question. I said, can you please, how did I word it? I said, can you post recent pay from Facebook? She read it, but she acted like she didn't read it. So I just kept typing it. Can you post, let's be transparent, can you post recent pay from 2023? She didn't respond. I said, so I rephrased the question. Since Facebook made the changes, we all know everyone is not getting paid the same as they did last year. People was getting to the bag last year. People was actually getting to the bag on last year. And it was easy to make money on Facebook. But everybody know from the time period of like January to March, April-ish, they froze the bonus program on Facebook because they were revamping it. After they revamped the bonus program, then they started back up. But the pay was not the pay, but the pay was slower because they made changes of how you could get paid, right? So I wanted her to be transparent, to be clear with the subscribers, because in the back of my head, I knew that she wasn't being honest. I knew that. And so she finally acknowledged my comment, and she said she read the comment, which I appreciate, because she didn't cuss me out. I appreciate that. I really did. I was kind of scared, because I was like, if she gonna cuss me out, man, that's why I really don't say anything, because 9 times out of 10 she gonna cuss you out. I don't care what you come and say, but she didn't. She did not cuss me out. So shout out to her for being nice. But she acknowledged my comment, and she said, what was her response? Oh, she said, no. She said, okay, I'll post it. And she, I guess, screenshot from today, because her pay period actually started on yesterday. And at that time, it was probably about, it was about 11 o'clock yesterday. Might have been maybe about 12 or something like that. And she said, So the photo had, you can make up to $50,000 in this performance bonus program. But at that time, she had only made $5. So many of y'all thinking, oh, that's so good. That's so good. Well, I analyze everything. And so last year, when everyone was making a lot of money on Facebook, everybody, and it was quick. I used to look at my analytics all the time to see, like, when I post a reel, how fast I will make money, how fast it will be for me to make money. So when she posted that $5 portion, I knew that she wasn't making no money on Facebook. I'm going to tell you why. Not the same amount she was making last year. Because the first day, and anybody who is monetized on Facebook, y'all know what I'm talking about. The first day your window part open up, like the first day that your period open up, could be from, like, say if it opened up today from November 29th. For some reason, Facebook pushes your post out quicker on that first day. I don't know why. I've talked to other content creators. They've said the same thing. It pushes it real fast. Like, you are in the algorithm. People are viewing it, and then it starts to slow down after that week. So that first day, you are making money fast, and it ain't $5. Now, I was a small content creator. Small. Do you hear what I'm saying? Compared to Peach, I'm small. I think I got 7,000 subscribers on Facebook. 7,000 followers, 7.5 thousand followers on Facebook. That's small compared to her. I was making over $100 a day on Facebook. So by 11 o'clock in the morning, my jump might have been up to $50, $60, not $5. So that told me she was not making the same amount of money, and her bundles that she is selling to people, it's inaccurate. And it's inaccurate. If she's selling the same bundle that she did from last year and try to apply that with this year, which is 2023, now I'm talking about Facebook, it's inaccurate because the rules are not the same. They're different. And so if you notice, if you have been following her, been watching her yesterday, she posted a post on YouTube saying that she's still selling her bundles, and she posted that $5 thing. That was because of my comment of what I said in her chat. She did it on Facebook, and not Facebook. She did it on YouTube, and then she did it on TikTok. So I just want everyone to be mindful. I don't want you all to be misled. Do not be misled. Now, everything Peach has learned is through trial and error. And that's one thing that I want y'all to understand. That's the best way to make the money and to learn is through trial and error, through learning from your own mistakes and doing your due diligence with reading. Easy, y'all. It's like YouTube. YouTube is the library. It's the modern day library. Anything you want to know, you can find on YouTube. Because now, I'm not trying to knock her hustle. Sis, get your hustle on. But just be honest with people. Do not be dishonest. Be honest and let these people know, yes, this was in 2022 I made this, because most people cannot break down those analytics like that. Most people do not understand it. Now, if you are a content creator, you saw right through that. But if you're green, like most people are who are buying these bundles, they don't even know how to put together a reel. Trust me, they don't know how to put together a reel. They don't even know how to like people like my mom. She don't even know how to put together no reel. So when she listening to Peach and she like, oh, she made $50,000 doing a reel shoot, I'm gonna buy her bundle, see what she doing. Not knowing she ain't being transparent, y'all. That was last year information. All right. So we're gonna proceed on. There was one other thing. mind you, yesterday, y'all know I talked really good about Peach. Well, not about Peach, but I was trying to tell y'all, don't talk about her kid. You know what I'm saying? But the next thing I wanted to talk about was gambling. And I hate when people are led astray. She has a huge audience, and she has a responsibility to her followers to help them, not only help herself, but to help her followers. When you have a platform like this, you have a responsibility because people are watching you. They're watching you. So many people look up to you. You're their role models. And what you put out to them, half of the people gonna do it. With her gambling, now she talked yesterday. She was on her live and she talked about how it's okay to gamble if you've paid your bills for that month and you have your food, or whatever. And I want to say that's incorrect. We talked about last week how we are all one paycheck away from being homeless. And if you're wondering where, I think it was last Wednesday where we talked about being homeless. It could hit any one of us. I'm here to say that this month, we're going into December, but this month has been a very hard month for me. I'm going to tell you why. Because now, mind you, I have one child, but my son has been getting sick. Now, here's what I want y'all to hear. My son has been getting sick almost every week. Sometimes I've taken him to the doctor twice a week. Most of the time it's just once a week. And then we have to get medication. Okay. All this costs. Every time we go to the doctor, it's $50 copay. Every single time. And then you got to pay for medications. Medications aren't cheap. Most of the time I'm paying between $40, $50 a pop to get his medication. Now, you're telling people it's okay to gamble. You need to do more than just pay your bills, make sure you got food in the cupboard and in the cabinets. You need to have more than that. We talked about it on last week about having enough savings to carry you through for 6 months. If you don't have savings for 6 months, you don't need to be gambling. And to be to be honest, I can't tell people what to do. I can only talk about me and my platform. I'm not going to gamble. I'm not going to. It's too hard to make money than for me to go and throw my money away. I would rather go give my money to somebody that need it rather than to gamble. And it kind of irritated me to see that because she has so many people looking up to her, and she's saying these things as if it's fact. You need to have at least 6 months savings to carry you through your bills. Now, she said that her bills probably run her between $15,000, $20,000 a month. So that's telling me people need to have at least $120,000 in her savings for a rainy day, in addition to other stuff. If she don't have that, she don't need to be gambling. She got a house full of kids. The third thing I'm going to talk about, and I actually talked to my parents about this. Thursday or Friday, we are going to have another show in addition to Kimmies World, and it's going to be where we talk about marriage. And my dad, I'm really trying to get my mom to come on to talk. My parents have been married for over 55 years, and they have a lot to spread and to share with other people. I noticed when I was watching Peach, she had posted a 30-minute video, and she talked about how she has not seen people, I guess, with healthy marriages. That's not common where she's from. And so I'm like, well, that's all I see is people with healthy marriages. And I was like, shoot, I need to have my parents come on and then my dad talk to everybody. But the one thing that struck out to me the most was she talked about love. And she said that her grandma used to tell her all the time, baby, I love you because God told me to love you, but I don't like you right now. Now, who hadn't heard that? My mama done told me, I love you, but I don't like your actions. I've heard that a million times. She didn't understand it. She said, Granny must have it wrong. She said she would rather her husband to like her rather than love her, because loving is a bubbly feeling. It's a bubbly feeling, y'all. And then she said that she's been with Wood for over 18 years, but they've been married 2 or 3? Maybe 3. I'll give her 3. She's been married 3 years, and she said that they've had their ups and downs, and she said she's gone through periods where, she don't want him to touch her, she don't want to be sensual with him or whatever, or stuff like that. And I'm like, what? First thing I said is love is an action word. Love is an action word. If you read your Bible teaches you love encompasses everything. Everything. The Bible says, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. So love means obedience. Love means patience. Those are the, what is that? The Beatitudes? Am I right? I might be wrong. But love encompasses everything, not like, but love. Now, I can't say that I'm in love with my husband all the time, but guess what? I love my husband all the time. Even when he makes me mad, I love my husband because love encompasses everything. And there's different types of love. So if she really would have thought about it, or I don't know, because you don't like your children. You love your children. Even when your children upset you, guess what? You still love them. You don't like what they're doing, but you love them. So she had it all twisted, and it upsets me when you have such a large platform. She has a large platform, and she has a duty and an obligation to give out correct content, great information. And if she don't know, look to somebody that does know. If you don't know anything about marriage, find you a couple that's been together 40 to 50 years and have them to mentor you and your husband, to teach you how to love your husband, how to train your children. Find somebody else. Just because you do not see it in your environment does not mean it doesn't exist. There are so many people that follow Peach McIntyre that could help her. So right now I started yesterday. I'm getting together an email to send to her because I want to help her, because she has a duty to spread content that is true. Now, she can go out there and she can act a donkey all day long, but when you're sitting here and you're telling people that about gambling, you're telling people about marriages, and you're giving them advice. Y'all, she gave her 30-minute advice about marriage and relationships. Oh, goodness gracious. She said they both have an addiction. Yes, they do. And I'm going to say this, and I know I spoke to it before, but it all started with her mom. And I'm not talking about Miss Tracy or anything. I'm just keeping it real. Her mom is a gambler. She's a gambler. She loves to gamble. She loves clothes. She loves shoes. Look at Peach. She loves to gamble. She loves clothes. She loves shoes. I'm just keeping it real. You do what you see. And her mom would actually tell you that, because I wouldn't have known unless she said it. So She said she also admitted paying her husband for intimacy. You know, she did. And she said it yesterday. She actually did. Because someone actually said something. Somebody actually said that in a comment. And they said something like, Wood is taking you for your money or something like that. And she was like, no, he's not. She was like, and she was so vulgar and gross about it. She said, I'm not even going to say it. But you're right. But she said another word. Yeah. I'm not going to say it. No, she didn't. But so that is the thing that I hold most with Peach. Just because you was brought up in an environment, and talking about this, I actually met a lady about 2 weeks ago who I was talking to her and her husband about having friends outside of marriage. Remember we talked about that? Well, I actually talked to her, and she was telling me that she was brought up in a bad environment. And so I basically asked her, like, what did you do to like pretty much rise above it all? Because you see children that grow up in different environments, like bad environments, and they come out bad. But then you see some children that just for some reason, they just become this rose in the midst of some grave. You know, it's just, they be an outstanding student, or they go to college and they just be great adults. But you look into their background and their parents aren't like that, or they grew up in the hood, or their parents were addicts. And it's like, so I asked her, I was like, how did you rise above it all? And she said she believes that God had, I'm trying to remember how she put it. She said pretty much God had his hand on her life ever since she was a child. And so when she said that, I was like, that is true. I believe that. Now, I'm not saying that people that don't rise up and be great adults or great students or what have you, God doesn't have his hand on their life. Maybe he probably did, and they turned away from it. You know, because God tried to reach all of us. We just turn our back and go the other way. And it's not like Peach didn't know. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Oh, this stuff is just draining. Oh, my goodness gracious. I read that. Vicky said, exactly, Davita. Y'all, I'm going to have to hurry up and get off here. This stuff is just draining. It's just draining. Oh, my goodness. Peach couldn't tell me how to make Kool-Aid. Me neither. For those of you who are watching and you've been watching Peach, and a lot of talk about her. We do. I do. Because she get on my nerves. But I said I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to type up a letter to her, and I am going to send it in an email. And I'm going to try to help her. It's going to be a long one, too. She probably ain't even going to read it. But I can say that I try to help her. And Allison is so sweet. Oh, Allison, you are so sweet. She said, good morning, Kimmy and Jasmine. Jazz is at work, y'all. So, but I have to tell her to go back and watch the live because y'all love Jazz too. And look, Jazz is a perfect representation of what a young lady is supposed to be. When I tell y'all my daughter is a rock star, and y'all probably just saying that, oh, she's just saying that because that's her daughter. No, she's a rock star. If I can tell you all the accolades this child has had, just talking about Jazz, I'm just going to give a little moment to talk about my child. Because I always talk about Caden. Jasmine went to Tuskegee University. She graduated high school and she said she wanted to be a chemical engineer. Thanks to my brother who helped my daughter and my nieces figure out early on what they wanted to do in life. So my brother would have different things. I believe it started in middle school, but he really, really pushed it in high school. And most children during the summertime wouldn't have to do what my daughter would have to do. My brother would have assignments for them. They would have to read so many books, and they had different little assignments to do to put them on the right track to go to college, I'll say. My brother had them to take different personality tests so they will know what profession they should go into. So it said early on that Jasmine needs to go in that sort of type field, right? So she knew. So anyway, so she graduated high school. She go to Tuskegee University. Her freshman year, she said she wanted to be Miss Freshman. And me and my mom, we looked at her because, mind you, Jasmine was not a girly girl. She was in gymnastics. She ran cross country. She ran track. I'm trying to think. She might have did some other things in elementary school, but those were things. She wasn't a girly girl. She wasn't as graceful as I would want her to be, right? So when she told me and my mom that she was going to be Miss Freshman, we like, yeah, right. So we didn't help her at all, honey. The one that was the beauty queen was my niece. She was in all different types of pageants or whatever. So none of us went down there for the pageant or for the Miss Freshman at Miss Tuskegee. Child, kind of find out Jasmine won Miss Freshman. We was like, what the world? This girl done won Miss Freshman. So throughout her college time, Jasmine was Miss Freshman. She was Miss SGA. She was Miss Tuskegee. Oh my goodness. Jazz did so much at Tuskegee, so much. And then not only did she do all of that, but she graduated from the chemical engineer program in 4 years. Most people, it takes them between 5 to 6 years to graduate. Jazz did it in 4 years. And I believe she was summa cum laude. I might be wrong. Or was it cum laude? Summa cum laude. Jazz graduated that. And so when we found out, me and my mom, well, the whole family at her graduation, because Jazz make everything look so easy and graceful. Child, when we had that engineering ceremony, because they had a separate ceremony in addition to the graduation, and we found out how hard the engineering program was, and on top of that, this was chemical engineering. Me and my mom looked at her and was like, what in the world? So when I tell y'all I'm proud of my daughter, I am extremely proud of my daughter. And she's doing amazing things right now. She's actually working as a scientist. And I'm not going to talk about where she works, what she does or whatever. But she's working as a scientist right now. Jazz is a boss. She's a boss. I'm very proud of her. So I never want her to feel slighted. And that's why I always bring her up a little bit. So when Allison said, good morning, Kimmy and Jasmine, it meant a lot to me. And I know it means a lot to Jasmine because y'all know it's a great age difference between Jazz and Caiden. Jazz is 24, Caiden is 6. So anyway, Davita said, there's a time and place for everything. Peach, knowing her son has a channel, but why would she do that smut she did on yesterday? Why? I didn't even think about that. Oh, girl, I didn't even think about that. Wow. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I don't know. I have no clue. That is disgusting. And I just pray that her son, because her son is 16, so he should he be a junior? Sophomore. He's probably a sophomore in high school right now. So he's going to grow up fairly quickly. I mean, he only got 3 more years left in our home. And so I hope and pray that everything works out for him. And I just hope and pray everything works out for him. All around girl, wow, you must be. I'm super proud of Jazz. Everybody is proud of Jazz. Everybody. She is the most humblest person that you will meet. I've taught Jazz. I've taught her. My parents have taught her. When you meet people, you do not treat people like you could see a homeless person. You don't treat him no different than you meet the president. You treat everybody same. You treat everyone with respect. Everyone. Because guess what? We entertain angels unaware. You don't know where these angels are. You don't know who you meet. I've had so many different situations in my life that were unexplained. That, talking about an incident, I was in the military. I was stationed in San Antonio, Texas, and I was off post. I drove off post for something. I don't even know what it was. But my car has stopped in the middle of the intersection, y'all. Just stopped. I couldn't start it. It was cars everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, what in the world? I tried to start, it wouldn't start. And so there was a guy who came out of nowhere and he gave me a jump. And he said, I'm going to follow you. No, he gave me a jump. I got to the next light. It stopped again. It just cut off. And he was like, I'm going to give you another jump. And he said, take it to AutoZone. So I went to AutoZone. He came with me to AutoZone, y'all. This man didn't know me from a can of paint. Do you hear me? And I found out that it was my alternator. They put my car on a thing or whatever. Found out it was the alternator. And the guy was like, well, I'll fix it for you if you buy the part. I was like, I don't have the money to buy the part. Like, I did not have the money. So he talked to my parents. Like, my dad had talked to him. I was like in my early 20s, y'all. He talked to my dad on the phone. My dad was like, he was going to send him the money or something like that. And the guy was like, well, I'll pay for it. Y'all, this man did not know me. And I was scared. I was like, oh, Lord, what do you want from me? So he was like, I'll buy the part and I'll fix your car at your house. Well, I stayed on post. Y'all, this man came on post, fixed my car, fixed my alternator, free of charge. Didn't want nothing from me. Fixed it, and he was on his way. Gone. I don't know the man's name. So if he's watching, if you remember a soldier back in, doggone it, what year was that? 90... had to be 99, either 99 or 2000. If you remember a soldier back then and you're watching this, he ought to be really old now. Thank you. Thank you. Because I don't even know who this man was. And it was so random. He could have been an angel for all I know. And I know I'm not the only one who's experienced things like this that you can't explain. You encounter people. There's been so many situations in my life where things have happened and afterwards it almost made me cry because of who it was, not knowing who the people are and thinking that could have been an angel that actually helped me. So y'all be mindful of that. Let me see. She said, I love how they interact. Oh, you must be talking about Caiden and Jazz. They interact like they're both 2 6-year-olds. That's how they interact. She said, I'm surprised Instagram did not strike her. I actually saw it on TikTok. I don't know, child. I don't know. She said, I know, right? You treat people the way you want it to you want to be treated. You sure do. She said, these people are angels. You never know. So you got to be mindful of the people that you meet, how you treat people, because you never know when you'll need help. You never know when you need help. You never know when it's an angel. And just think if you mistreat an angel. Be mindful. I always treat people with respect. So if you didn't take anything away from this show today, just be mindful of the things that you're saying to people, how you're treating people, because you never know when you'll need help. Angels unaware. Yep. Never know. It was one thing I wanted to say, y'all. Oh, let me cut the music because it was something that I wanted to bring up. Hold on, y'all. So there was one thing I wanted to bring out, and I just put it up right before the show started. What are ways that you can help people, ways that you can give back during the holidays? It's 10 frugal ways. I wish Passion Lisa was on here today, but she's probably doing her own thing. A lot of these people have their own channels. One thing you can do is you can donate your time and skills to help other people. Like you can go to the Red Cross, you go to your local food bank. Gifting coupons. The third one is online giving platforms. You can give to that. 4, you can do it yourself gift wrapping service. This helps a lot of people. 5, handyman services. Wow, that's a big thing right there, especially the elderly. 6, home baked gifts. Now, this is something I'm going to do. I actually bought 2 little cookie boxes from Dollar General, and I'm going to bake some cookies. And I'm going to give them away to somebody. I don't know who I'm going to give away to, but I'm going to give away to somebody and bake some tea cakes. And I'm going to give them away. Not the tea cakes that Keno ate, because that's nasty. You can do cooking classes. And the last one, donating goods instead of money. So here's what I want to say. If you're donating goods to people who are less fortunate, because we all can be in that situation. We learned that last week. We can all be less fortunate real quick. All it takes is one little event, major event, and we can be set back. But if you're going to give something away, do not give things away that you wouldn't want yourself. Don't do that. You give things away that you will want. I'm a stickler behind that. When I give gifts away, I give gifts that I actually love. And so I know if I give it to somebody and I love it, I know they'll love it too, or should love it. So if you're giving canned goods away, go to the store and buy some canned goods. Don't get them old cans out your cabinet that's expired. Go buy some canned goods. Go get some nice clothes. Go to Walmart, go to Target or whatever. Get some little toys or something like that. And go take it to like a local food bank or someplace where they have these type services. So we're going to wrap this up. I had to talk about this morning because that was on my heart. And I hope y'all have a great Wednesday. I was about to say Thursday. Davita said, I'm going to help with the toy drive. That's real nice. You know what, Davita? I think I need to do that for Caiden. I think I need to do that. I know Ricky Smiley every year, and I said I was going to do something like this. Ricky Smiley every year, instead of him showering his family with gifts and all this kind of stuff, y'all, he go give back on Christmas. Ricky Smiley. So if Ricky Smiley is watching this, that's my Facebook friend, child. He's from Alabama. Ricky Smiley, if you're watching this morning, hey. But anyway, I am going to do exactly what you're doing. On Christmas, after we have our little dinner or brunch or whatever, I think our family should go and give back to the community. I'm going to talk to my family about this. I think we should do that, especially teaching little kids how to be grateful for what you have. You got to be grateful, child. Be grateful and to be humble and to stay humble. So I think we're going to do that. I think that'll be a real, real good thing to do. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this show this morning. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in. If you know somebody needs to hear this message, make sure you share this broadcast. Go ahead and tag them in this show. Davita said, I like Ricky. Child, I like Ricky too. I was watching, tell my Ricky Smile, I was watching one of his videos. I woke up, because normally I catch his live on Facebook, but shoot, I be up doing my own thing now. So, but I watched the live, child. If y'all know Ricky Smiley, y'all know when he go to these hotels, honey, he clean that hotel room like it's his home. Do you hear me? He clean the hotel room. He go get some new sheets and he go get floor mats. He clean everything. He is not going to sleep on no hotel sheets. But anyway, y'all know Ricky Smiley. I believe he have like a fan page, but I'm actually his Facebook friend. I don't think he accepting no more Facebook friends. But pretty much, I think pretty much the same content he have on his Facebook personal page, he share with his fan page as well. But anyway, make sure y'all watch the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Follow him on YouTube, Facebook. I believe he on TikTok too. So anyway, she said, did you see the grandbaby fight and sleep? No, I did not see that. Listen, now that I got my own platform and I'm doing my own show, many of y'all do not know it takes a lot. When I tell y'all this is not an easy task, I just want to show y'all. Every day, child, I ain't got no engineers. I don't have nobody helping me. Every day, I type out my show script. I got 3-page show script. And so I'm typing out show scripts. All these little things you see, from the morning inspiration to the scripture to me doing my my dad doing the little sermonette in the mornings. I have to put all that together, and it takes time. And I have to edit. Then I have to research and find enough news to carry the show for a whole hour. Mind you, y'all not talking back to me. I'm talking to y'all. So I try to give y'all a lot of information. And this show is hard, y'all. It's hard, but guess what? I love it. I really do. I can actually say I love doing the Kimmie's Morning Show. Y'all are like my new family now. I look for y'all. Like when I don't see some of the people, and I'm going to call some of the people's name. Scorpio Mama. I ain't seen her in a minute. Jay's Eating More. I ain't seen her. I ain't seen, is it Gail Jones? Hadn't seen her. I hadn't seen Graham GG. Child, I ain't seen half of these people. But I do know a lot of people have their own channels. And when you have your own channel, it is hard to go to someone else's channel because you're doing a lot of research to try to prepare for these live shows. I do a lot of research. I'm constantly reading, trying to figure out what are the hot topics. Because mind you, I'm an old child. So I have to figure out the hot topics and know the topics enough to talk about it every single day. Because mind you, I go live every day. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Vicky said, everyone have a blessed day. She said, Kimmy, I'm a white girl. But when you encounter all those Karens, we call them white. Oh, they are all over and they are an embarrassment. Oh, wow. Thank you. Listen, talking about that, I came across someone yesterday, came across my page that lives somewhere around the North Mississippi area. I cannot remember their name. And they have over 52,000 subscribers. And she was like, she didn't know it was other content creators here. So if you are from the North Mississippi area and you are a content creator, we need to get together. We need to get together and we need to collab. It's a lot of content creators around here lurking in the bushes, and I don't know who y'all are. Make sure y'all send me an email, send me a little note. You can go to Kimmiestea, KIMMIESTEA @gmail.com. Let me know who you are, and we can have a meetup. We can eat lunch together, but we need to collaborate. We all need to get together. So anyway, she says, same to you, Vicky. Aw, Killer Davenport said, we just listening, but we here. Aw, thank you, Queen. She said, I just needed to tell you that it was really bothering me. Listen, I do know who these people are, these Karens and Kevins. I just never experienced them. Listen, I love everybody. People of all ethnicities. I don't trust me. Honey, if I tell you my background and what I'm mixed with, you'll be like, what the world? Have you seen my daddy? My mom, my daddy great-grandfather was a white man. I'm mixed with everything. And his great-great-grandmother was a full-blooded Indian. So anyway, child, we all mixed with everything. We are nothing but one big melting pot. So anyway, we're going to conclude this show. Child, we've been on here 1 hour and 11 minutes. Y'all have a great Wednesday. And I will see y'all bright early tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Just remember this. If you don't learn something new from Kimmies World every single day, you're going to be doomed the rest of your life. So I'm going to stay bringing y'all great information. Y'all have a wonderful day.